Alright. So we decided to not end the section here. Oh wait, we did move it. Okay. So we used to have the section like when you came out of the came out into the train graveyard, but we wanted this stuff to be included, so we moved it. Okay. So this should be the same actually. We should be good to go because we didn't get any equipment. So now all our stuff is gone. We do keep a high potion though, because that's what he gave us. This section's a little spooky because you're low from the boss fight and you just lost everything. So you have to be a little careful through here. You also get these turtle fights and you can't really fight them without magic. We can't equip our materia again though. Let's jump down. Let's not. Alright, we made it. Now the next fight is Reno, which can be a bit spooky. There's an Eris weapon you can steal here, but it doesn't matter because the next fight's Reno and we can't fight him with Eris, so we don't have to worry about getting that. Getting some potions would be a good idea though. Also going to try to start working on getting new limits, because that's the one thing you do get to keep in this mod is limits. So if you can build some strong limits, that'll help a lot. This guy's probably morph into potions. Yeah. Alright, so we got a couple potions there. That'll be nice. How about a Turk mod where the Turks just aren't awful? Like Rude works right. That'd be crazy. Could you imagine? Imagine a world where Rude doesn't one-shot you in the final Turk fight. I think these guys have others. Oh no, ghost hands. Which are pretty useless for us. I will warn you, we're not there yet. We got a while till then, but I remember one of the sections that caught me off guard in terms of difficulty was the boat. The first Genova fight is actually pretty rough. Bottom Swell's also really rough, and the Shinra HQ is pretty rough unless you know what to do. Then it's not too bad. The sections are pretty short and sweet for the first part of the game, because Midgar is kind of a boss rush in ways. But once you get out of Midgar, the sections get a little bigger. You actually travel to an area and do a big dungeon before you fight a boss. Yeah, we'll go ahead. What could go wrong? No, this mod's only on my website. I didn't see a reason to put it on Quim or anything because, I'm trying to organize everything on my site anyways. And anyone that watches me will know my site anyways, so... I might make, like, a post about it on Quim or something, but... This mod's for you guys, it's not for... I mean, it's for everyone, but... I made it for you guys, so... I don't need to put it on every site ever. What's up, Deluge? Good to see ya. So there is a guy here that sells items if you're doing the non-death challenge version. And you need help with this section. This guy actually sells items. A lot of people don't know that. Don't remember what these guys give. I want to say potions. Death challenge is just no shops. Everything else is fair game. There's only one, we can kill him. Yeah, soon as sources are not usable in this mod. I forgot to explain why. It's basically just because sources are a little too broken, especially when you have morph so early. With morph so early, you could make sources really early and completely break everything, so we made sources not usable. For anybody, we could give you stuff, but that's whatever. We can heal you a bit, and we can put you in the back row. Alright, so Reno. Normally he's not too bad, but our damage kind of sucks because we have starting weapons, so he can be a little bit of a problem. If you don't kill him fast enough, he can start to do bad things like put too many pyramids on you. No, all sources are unusable. Makes it a little more challenging. Like I said, it's not a baby mod. No babies here. Did I not attack the pyramid? I thought I did. Yeah, there's really no reason to sell stuff if you're doing the death challenge. You don't need to buy anything. Except story stuff, and story stuff is cheap. There is one expensive thing you have to buy for the story, but we have a way around that. I'll show it when we get there. It's time. Tifa's really bringing up the rear with the crits. She's critting everything. Also, I got cross slash. That's nice. Also, the music keeps playing here, which I always thought was cool. This isn't a normal time bomb. It's an advanced time bomb. Yeah, I kind of said that wrong. If you're bringing up the rear, that means you're, like, not doing well. I should have said she's leading the pack or something. Maybe I just wanted to say Tifa and rear in the same sentence. Don't at me. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh yeah, did you know if you stand here, Barret jumps like 5 times? I love this shot with the TV and the plate falling down in the mirror or the window. That's such a cool shot. It blows my mind thinking that this was the first game that Square made with like cutscenes like this, and they still had the idea to have all these crazy like shots. Like this shot is so good. And the music playing. Like, so many of the cinematic shots are just insanely good in this game, and given that this was their first attempt at it, it blows my mind. I mean, even nowadays, cutscenes a lot of times are just models standing around talking. You know, they don't have that same, like... A lot of games don't. Certainly some games do, but... A lot of games don't have that same, like, trying to make a movie out of a video game with all these cool, like, interactive shots and stuff. Instead, it's just the characters talking or fighting or whatever. It feels like back then they were really trying to make, like, movies and video games intertwined in a way that made sense. What's up, Star Atlas? You can type exclamation mark download or exclamation mark mod to get more info about the mod. I agree. Grow don't. Or grow don. Grow. Grodon, Tree Man. I was reading it as Don't, Reman. Yeah, I agree. Out of all the scenes in the game, I hope to get this one right. Or at least semi-right. Doesn't have to be perfect, but... I hate when you get into a fight here and you only have Cloud. Doesn't happen very often, but it's annoying. One of these days I'm gonna get like a pincer attack there and die. I'm gonna be real upset. Alright, so here's our next section. Again, we didn't really get any weapons, so we're all good. Somebody doesn't have a sneak glove. It's probably Eris. She got taken away, so the game takes away her sneak glove. I give it back to her. Give everybody their materia. I'll give you 2 steals. So here's where we'll finally see the Scavenger mod really start to ramp up. This is the Shinra HQ section. And if you remember, there's a giant boss gauntlet at the end of the HQ section, and we have a lot of stuff that we need to get to be ready for that gauntlet. I believe there's 2 sections in the HQ, one after the project fight, and then all the other bosses are smashed into one section. And there's some specific items we want to pick up to help us with that big gauntlet. But first, sad Eris story. Plink, plink, plink! Plink, plink, plink. You thought that you'd make money on this video, but you have another thing coming. Copyright really sucks. Copyright WMG YouTube Google. I think Eris' story is sad. Let me tell you a little story about a website. It's a beautiful website named YouTube. Coca-Cola. She owns the rights to Aerith dying. Can't watch our favorite scene because of a stupid conglomerate, and probably Disney too. I was gonna keep singing so that maybe I wouldn't get copyright grabbed, but I'll spare you guys. I believe this copyright grab... There's 2 copyright grabs in Final Fantasy VII. There's the Aerith death scene... Well, there's 3, actually. The Aerith death scene, the boss music, and then this song. I believe this song is actually correctly grabbed. I don't know why it's grabbed, but for some reason they care about this song but no other song. The other ones are completely bogus. Especially the boss music. The boss music is grabbed by someone who's covering the boss music and thinks that they somehow own it because they covered it, even if you don't play their cover. What's up, Sasquatch? I don't know why I came up here. You don't have to do this. It's just ingrained. Dummy. I love the sound of Barrett coming down the stairs. It sounds like someone's knocking at the door. Now, it'd probably be a good idea to, like, pick up some potions here before I move on. I know there's potions in the Shinra HQ, but I don't remember how easy it is to get them. And they're really easy to get here, so... Get speed drinks here, too, which would be nice, yeah. Yo, Star Atlas with the tier 2. 2 months. Holy cow. Thank you so much, dude. I remember what these boys give. Wow, whatever it is. They don't want me to have it. There we go. It's another. I stole a potion, but I also need to probably use a potion, so... Actually, I'll go to Walmart so I can rest. Oh, you can rest at Eris's house too, I think. Don't you dare steal something. Stole my other! Tifa, why did you miss? Why is everyone missing? Yeah, if you're doing a shopping run, others are fantastic for stealing. For selling, I mean. In the old any percent speedrun, we used to go out of our way to get others just to sell them for grenades. Because they are super good for selling. Alright, let's rest first, and then let's try to get a fight with, like, 4 of those dudes so I can steal a bunch of potions. I'd be like, if every enemy could steal, that could be crazy. Give everybody the magic pot stealing ability so they can steal like weapons and stuff too. I always think you can fight on the screen and you never can. I don't know what maybe there's got. I swear there's a mod we played where you can fight there. And ever since then, I always think you can fight there. Ooh. Oh, pincer attack. No potions, though. Oh, that's gonna hurt. He's looking the other way, too. Big damage. Slip caribou? Nah, no problems. Just having a good old time. Oh, I kind of blew him up instead of stealing. I was a little afraid of the pincer attack, so I went a little ham. I mean, in general, there shouldn't really be any problems since we did the whole beta test, but knowing how Final Fantasy VII works, I guarantee there'll be at least one thing that goes wrong just because that's the way Final Fantasy VII is. But hopefully, we don't run into any big problems. So far, so good. Alright, at least we got a couple potions. I just didn't want to go in with 0. Because then if you don't get any enemies that have potions on them, you just slowly get withered away, and bad things happen. Think of the $5 gags. Can I get a dang it, Cloud? You heard the man. Dang it, Cloud in the chat. How'd you guys make the mod? So all of Final Fantasy VII's code is openly available. And there's a couple different programs you can use to go in and change the code and code your own stuff. One of which is called Mako Reactor. This mod in particular doesn't use anything advanced. Everything in this mod is simply going into the HTML code that is Final Fantasy VII and just altering stuff. There's no, like, special scripts that run with the game or anything like that. The only thing that's really added is the death model at the very beginning. Everything else is just the game running normally, but just having a couple scripts here and there that change things. Pick up a Phoenix down, Don's mansion. Nice. Is that, that's the room where they take Cloud, right? Oh, I didn't get the batteries. Hold up. How much money do we have? I think the batteries are 300? I don't know. 300? 100 apiece, and there's 3 of them, yeah. So we have enough. Boop, boop, a boop, boop, a boop, boop, a boop, boop, a boop, 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 boop. Batteries? Alrighty, we are back. Oh, let me switch over here and do this. Alright, now we're back. So I went ahead and fixed it. Anyone watching this on YouTube, don't worry about it. The new version is already up before you ever saw this, so you're all good. But yes, this guy should indeed sell us the batteries now. And we're good to go. We'll climb back up. So yeah, if you were here and you downloaded it right off the bat, go ahead and download it again, and that'll fix it. Where's Maz where we need them? We need those batteries. Yeah, so I know exactly what happened. We had an old script where we had a mission there, and then we decided to remove it, but that code snuck its way in without us noticing. And I had only tested the very beginning of the game once, so I didn't notice it. All good. Back in action. Yeah, I have a very loud keyboard. It's not that loud. It's me that's being loud. I can blame the keyboard all I want, but it's not even that clicky. It's me. I just type really loud. It's just the way I do it. My mom taught me how to type, and she used to work at like a place where if you didn't have 100 words a minute, you got fired. And she always like clack, 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 clack. She used to work on a typewriter at one point, and so like those you really have to like hit the keys. So maybe that's why. I don't remember what that one gives you. I'm gonna go grab it. I never get this, so I always forget what it is. It's just a regular item. I forget what, though. Like an ether, maybe? Yeah. Good guess. Boop, 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 ba-da-da-da. Yeah, I like mechanical keyboards. This one's like in the middle. It's mechanical, but it's not like the crazy expensive ones. But like I said, it's not that loud. It's not a very clicky keyboard. It's just me typing loud. Now I'm gonna go in the front door, even though going up the stairs would probably be smarter. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Sega Chief's gonna tell me to bust in, and I can't disagree. Everybody, give me a Death You Handsome in the chat for the giant save point. I always have to point this out now because as a kid I never noticed how giant this save point is. This save point is massive. It is like 4 times the size of Cloud. Truly a big boy. Alright, so hopefully these guys drop us some good stuff. Tranquilizers are nice. Although I really only need 3 at the most. What the heck is that? Now you could bust into the store and buy some items if you weren't doing the death challenge. But I'm doing the death challenge, so I'll just pass it up. What's up, pet friend? How's it going today? I've never had the song start at, like, the horn part. That was weird. Just all of a sudden, meh. Of course, I don't go this way that often either, so. Believe it or not, the speedrun goes up the stairs, so. I don't think these are just more tranquilizer. Yeah, the save point model is always the same, it's just everything else changes in size, so sometimes the save point looks huge. You're at like a top-down angle there where Cloud's pretty small, so putting the regular model there without changing it makes it look massive. I'd like to morph this guy, but I think he just morphs into a tranquilizer anyways. This is the beginning of finding enemies that actually morph into different things than their steel table. I think everything before this just morphs into whatever's stolen, but there is at least one enemy here that morphs into something special. We'll see it later. Gotta love the morph damage. It's gonna take a moment. Yeah, it's fixed now, Samo. You can go download the version. Okay, these guys just don't morph at all. Supposed to give us some much needed experience. I don't want to get too highly leveled because that'll make things too easy, but we definitely don't want to be under leveled because being under leveled and having bronze bangles will be a bad time. Yeah, just go to the same link. It'll be version 1.01, so you can tell you have the right version. No, experience is always the same. What's up, Vladimir? What's up, DJ Jeeves? These guys also give tranquilizers, I think. No, they give hypers. Quite the opposite. See you, Bearded Book. Thanks again for the host. You have a good weekend. Oh boy, this is the juicy one. That's what we want to see. So finally we get something that isn't a bronze bangle. In fact, it's a carbon bangle, and carbon bangles are pretty dope. We got a fight on every floor. That's pretty unlucky. But I'll take another carbon bangle. As soon as we decide to steal it. Some steals can be really goofy, even with the glove. The sneak glove. Sometimes steals can be weird. But all three of your characters have steal if you put it on all three, so that helps out a lot. Having only one character with steal throughout the entire beginning of the game can be really annoying. Also, I really didn't want Cloud to die, because I only have one Phoenix down. But it happened. I guess that Phoenix down Zuloff told us to get was worth it. He knew the future. Oh no, I didn't get it on this file. Big rip. We fixed the bug and forgot to pick it up. We're gonna have a dead Cloud for a while. Ooh, we're gonna have a dead Cloud for this fight. That's no good. This is gonna be interesting. Just take the stairs and go back. That elixir on the stairs would be nice. We'll be fine. We have a hyper. Well, the goal of this playthrough is to be more of a walkthrough for anyone playing the mod, so the harder I make it for myself, the better it's going to be, because people watching this will have a better idea of what they can do to successfully beat the mod. This is both a new Friday series a mod showcase of what we've created, and a walkthrough all at once, basically. See you, Master Dean. Thanks so much for the support. I was trying to decide what I wanted to call this series, but I'm just going to call it as I've been calling all the other series, because it'll be the best way to organize it. But I thought about calling it like a Let's Play or a walkthrough or something of that nature, like a showcase or something, but just to make it a little more obvious as to what it is. But I'll just call it Final Fantasy VII Scavenger Mod like all the other ones are, so that everyone knows what it is, and then it's the new Friday series. Also, we're dead. The Hyper did not win us. It let us down. Oh, it really let us down. Should've used the speed drink, that would've been smart. I told you, the mod ain't for babies. letting characters die is a big no-no, because Phoenix Downs are hard to come by, even later in the game. If you're not shopping, Phoenix Downs can be rough to get. There's just not a lot of sections with a specific enemy that drops Phoenix Downs. Luckily, some of the harder sections do have enemies with Phoenix Downs, including the final section. But you'll come into contact with a lot of sections that do not have any way to revive people. Well, we already found one bug. Like I said, there's definitely going to be bugs, but I already did a beta test and I got through the whole mod fine, so any bug that we find should be not a big deal. The battery thing was a big deal, but it's because I didn't test the beginning of the mod after... Like, we tested that so long ago that that code somehow got snuck in. Everything else I'm pretty sure will be smooth sailing. There might be small stuff here and there, but the mod should be 100% completable. It shouldn't be anything that's, like, super bad. But you never know. Final Fantasy VII and Breaking are name a better couple. You can't. How's it going, Malkaveri? How's it going, Dogwar? Hey, great to have you here. You're coming in on a very special day. We're showing off our brand new mod, starting our brand new Friday series, and we announced a brand new website as well, so it's a big day today. I'm glad you can make it. Alright, let's try this again. Without as much death. I just realized my cursor isn't on memory. It should be. See you, Fat Steve.